Hey guys, Sophia here with turquoisetoffee.wordpress.com, and I'm back with another video. Today we're talking about the 2022 Ifbb Pro League Tokyo Pro Bikini with an amazing top 5. I think you're going to love it. Here we go. And as a reminder, I've got one more recap from the weekend coming your way, the Excalibur Pro. So make sure you subscribe, you don't want to miss it. Okay, in terms of Olympia, this is considered a tier 4 contest. So the winner of this show qualifies for Olympia. The second through fifth place winners receive the points that you see there at the bottom. And then at the end of the qualification period, it's the top 3 in the point standings who all get to go to the Olympia. So we have to just look at that top 5, the girls who earn the points. Ugh, amazing. So fun. So in first place was Yurika, second, Elizaveta, third, Asaka, fourth, Minhe, and fifth, Yumi. So here's Yumi in fifth place. Oh, she looks so good. Great hourglass. I love the curve of her glute. She's got a really nice shape, like all the way from her strap of her suit. It's got this beautiful curve right to her hamstring. She's got some nice delts. I think you see a lot of beautiful roundness here, particularly in this front shoulder. And she's standing and posing really beautifully. I think overall she could use a little bit more size. When you see her in the lineup, she does come across as a bit more petite than the other girls, not quite as curvy. Potentially, she could have a bit more fullness as well. Like you can see her chest is quite lean, although she's not overly conditioned. Like she doesn't have crazy lines or striations or anything like that. So I think she's just a very petite lady, and she could use even more size. Particularly the legs could have a bit more quad sweep, a little bit more of that beautiful curve in the hamstring. But overall, I think her look is really beautiful. She's great at posing. The purple suit is lovely, and this is a really good fifth place. Okay, next in fourth is Minhe. So she has a little bit more curve to her frame, a little bit more roundness in her delts, a bit more size, like she's even got a bit of trap showing, beautiful lats, nice full glute, really nice curvy hamstring. And again, the conditioning is really quite lovely. She's got the line running down her quad, but nothing crazy, no striations or deep grooves or anything like that. Just like a nice detail. Beautiful obliques. I love the shape of her delts, and I think her arms look really lovely. The suit is a nice color. It's very striking against her skin tone. So I think like overall she looks really good. Posing could be tweaked a little bit, I think. This arm is sticking out a bit far, and I feel like she could just relax a bit and have it come a bit more naturally down. And then I find the feet are placed in a way that gives her a bit of a heaviness somehow to her lower body. I would definitely try to put a little less weight on this back foot. I know she's on her toe, but I would go even more on the toe, honestly, and just really lighten up this back foot. I think you'll see what I mean when you see the lineup of everybody side by side, that there's just something a little different about the way she's standing. Other than that, I think her hourglass is really beautifully shown off. You have that nice, beautiful curve. I think she's got a great amount of muscle. Her size is lovely and good fullness. So she did great with the conditioning and great with her size. Okay, next and third is Asaka in a gorgeous red suit. First of all, I love the highlight in her hair. It brings your eyes right to her beautiful face. She could have had a darker red lipstick to complement that suit, I think, for sure. I like her conditioning a lot. Quite lean, in her upper body. You've got a little bit of rib, but it really shows off her oblique. Her abs look super flat. She's got that really nice groove coming down, a bit of detail down by her kneecaps, beautiful calf muscle showing. So I think she looks really, really nice. She's got a very large lat. I really noticed that with her hourglass, with the curve here. She's got a nice size in this upper body. So it really gives her a good width up top, and it's a nice balance between her upper body and her lower body. I think she could have a little bit more roundness on this part, this kind of upper part of her glute. She's got a really beautiful shape on the bottom, but I feel like that curve could start even higher. Great hamstrings. Her legs look really beautiful. I think she's posing really nice. Her foot looks really delicate. Just beautiful overall. I really like how curvy and round she looks. In her muscles, she looks full. She doesn't look overly depleted, and she just looks gorgeous. So a beautiful third. Okay, next, Elisaveta in second place. Amazing. So she also got second at the Japan Pro. She's doing fantastic. I notice her abs. She's got great midsection, very flat, very toned. I love the detail. She's got this line right down the middle, crazy good oblique, really nice exaggerated hourglass, like super tiny waist and a nice curve. Looks really good. Great glute and long, lean legs. Really nice. I do think that she could have a little bit more curve, a little bit more roundness in the sweep of her quads, particularly in the lineup next to our first place winner. I think you will agree with me. For her own frame, I think she looks really lovely. She looks very proportionate and everything matches beautifully. But I think in the lineup, you can see that she's got a little bit more of a straightness to her limbs. And I think just a little bit more curve would be fantastic. I also noticed with Elisaveta, she has fantastic conditioning in the front, but from behind, she could have a little bit tighter. So let's just wait for the lineup. But overall, I do think she looks really good. I think second place was fabulous for her. She looks tall. She's striking. She's posing beautifully. Great smile, beautiful accessories. And I think she looks really good. Okay, but now Yurika in first place just is on a little bit of a different level. To me, she looks very full. Her muscles are so round. They're so beautifully defined. So you've got the detail in the line outlining her quads, but her quads look so curved. She's got a great sweep. She's got a nice curvy hamstring. Her glutes are round right again from the top of her hip all the way. You've got that detail with the conditioning to really just show off the shape. Her posing is beautiful. She's showing off her calf. She's showing off that back leg. Great abs, amazing oblique. And then the lats and the delts are such a beautiful shape combined together that the hourglass is really sensational. Her waist looks really teeny and just gorgeous. Really, I see a lot of round and fullness with her, and I love it. Again, I love the purple suit with her dark hair. I always would recommend a bolder lip, but at least it's not a nude lip. I can see she's got some color, so I like that a lot. And I think overall she really nailed it and looks tremendous. Okay, so everybody side by side. This is a really good lineup. Some beautiful shapes, fantastic glutes on everybody. But I think you can see what I mean about Yurika has a little bit more curve. Like her legs just look so full. Her quads are really shining. That line is nice and deep. You really notice the curve in her hamstring. You notice the curve of her calf muscles. You really notice her delts. Compare her delts to the two girls on either side of her, and she's got a lot more size, a lot more of a roundness, and even the detail is coming through to just show off the biceps and the triceps. So a little bit more curve in her arm. I think she just looks really, really fantastic. But now again, I think everybody looks really good. Elisaveta, like I said, is so striking. She's tall. Her legs are so long. You can't help but notice just how gorgeous and lean her legs are. Asaka, I notice her beautiful upper body. She's got some nice shoulders as well and that gorgeous curve. Yumi, I think you can see what I mean. She's a bit more petite, very tiny, but man, her midsection is so small, looks fantastic with that gorgeous curve to her back. And Minhe, I love her suit. I think she's got a fantastic glute, really nice conditioning, but perhaps, just changing up the feet a little bit would be a good thing. Now, from behind, do you see what I mean about Yurika really standing out? She's just got amazing conditioning and amazing size. I love how full and round her glutes are. Her glute ham tines are really showing. You've got a bit more definition in her hamstrings than anybody else. And what a sweep that's coming through on her quads. Gorgeous. Then she's got that tiny waist and really nice fullness in the upper body, so you still see that hourglass shape from behind. I think Elisaveta could have even a little bit more hair to give her even more of a V shape, right? If she cut her hair and had it a bit thicker, I think it would really just kind of give you that illusion more. I feel like Elisaveta also could have just a little bit more detail showing. You can see the glute ham tines are there, but they're not quite as pronounced as some of the others in this lineup. I think Yumi looks really fantastic from behind. Her legs look a lot more full. Great delts as well. Asaka has some real beautiful roundness in her glutes. I can totally see why she did so well. And Minhe, I think maybe just a tiny bit less hair, just a teeny bit, but I really love how you can still see so much of her shoulders. It really shows that beautiful hourglass shape. So, man, a fabulous top 5, but I think Yurika really had something special. So in terms of Olympia, Yurika is qualified, Elisaveta has 12 points, Asaka has 3, Minhe has 2, and Yumi has 7. So I've got 4 recaps coming this weekend. The Heart of Texas, the Savannah Pro, the Yamamoto Nutrition Pro Show, and the Sasquatch Pro. So make sure you subscribe. You don't want to miss those shows coming up. It's going to be a good one. You can give me a like if you like this video and comment below what you thought about these beautiful ladies, and then come and find me. I'm at turquoisetoffee.wordpress.com and of course on Instagram at turquoisetoffee.